welcome to another broadcast of Jerusalem's Gates. We have news from Reuters this afternoon. Title reads, North Korea details Guam strike plan, called Trump's warning a, quote, load of nonsense. So I tell you, Kim has got some nerve. He's going through with a plan to strike a missile somewhere close to Guam to taunt the president, looks like. Again, the title reads, North Korea details Guam strike plan, calls Trump's warning a, quote, load of nonsense. Let's watch this video from Reuters.
I do not believe that there is any imminent threat.
U.S. Secretary of State Rex Tillerson trying to calm nerves after a day of heated rhetoric from the U.S. and North Korea, with the American president threatening to rain down fire and fury on Pyongyang. On a flight to Guam, Tillerson said Americans have nothing to worry about.
What the president was doing is sending a strong message to North Korea in language that Kim Jong-un would understand. The United States has the capability to fully defend itself from any attack and defend our allies, and we will do so. And so the American people should sleep well at night.
Meanwhile, Trump doubling down on Twitter, suggesting he's already strengthened America's nuclear arsenal in just a few months, adding, quote, hopefully we will never have to use this power, but there will never be a time that we are not the most powerful nation in the world. This all follows his comments Tuesday, upping the ante against Pyongyang from his New Jersey golf club.
North Korea best not make any more threats to the United States. They will be met with fire and fury like the world has never seen.
A threat which prompted North Korea to say it was seriously considering targeting the American territory of Guam. This all comes on the same day the Washington Post reported a potential breakthrough in the North's nuclear capabilities. That officials from one U.S. intelligence agency believe that Pyongyang has successfully produced a miniaturized nuclear warhead that can fit inside its missiles. But Reuters national security editor John Walcott says North Korea still has a long way to go.
They're missing the other crucial ingredients of a credible nuclear weapons program. A rocket that has proven that it can carry a nuclear warhead into space, a guidance system capable of delivering that weapon where it's supposed to go, and most important of all, a warhead design and a nose cone that can survive re-entry from space into the Earth's atmosphere. They don't have any of those components. They haven't tested them.
In response to the growing tensions, China calling on both sides to avoid any words or actions that might escalate the situation. Meanwhile, U.S. ally Japan is backing up America's stance against the growing missile threat. A source in Tokyo telling Reuters Japan isn't asking Trump to tone down his remarks. Still, amid the chest thumping, a surprisingly diplomatic development on Wednesday, with North Korea saying it was releasing a Canadian pastor serving a life sentence there. Hyun-Soo Lim was sentenced to hard labor for life in 2015, but was released Wednesday on humanitarian grounds.
And now, with round-the-clock updates from
you see in the wonderful deal, it's ridiculous, to be honest with you, what Clinton did to the father of Kim, where he would stop his missile and stop his nuclear development. Of course, he didn't keep his end of the bargain, and you've seen the same deal, but on a lot larger scale to Iran from ex-President Obama. But this time they got away with what I believe to be $150 billion in cash, and they're still developing, my personal opinion, nuclear weapons. And I think they're getting their information from Korea, to be honest with you. Let's read a little of this article. Seoul, Washington, Reuters. North Korea dismissed on Thursday warnings by the U.S. President Donald Trump and that it would face, quote, fire and fury if it threatened the United States as a load of nonsense and outlined detailed plans for a missile strike near Pacific territory of Guam. So even after President Trump's stating that he will meet the threat, if he threatens again, he would meet it with fire and fury, Kim doubled down and is calling his bluff. So we'll see what happens. In these times, it's time not to put our trust in our military power. Now, it's important to have a strong military power, don't get me wrong, but our strength must be in the Lord. Our power and strength must come from the Lord himself. And we as a nation must draw closer to God and let God win the battle for us. Of course, we have to defend ourselves, but with God be with us, who can be against us? So it's a time to draw closer to God. Our great military in itself will not save us. We need God's help on this. I'm pleading with my fellow citizens to draw closer to God. I ask in the name of Jesus Christ that each and every one of y'all are protected and blessed. Thank you so much for watching Jerusalem's Gate. Hey, if it's in your heart to subscribe, please subscribe. It would definitely help us out. Thank you now. God bless you all.